People are excited. You know what excites people is that Ramaphosa told Donald Trump straight into his face. Obviously, he spoke through Isona and said what is currently trending. The following word is currently trending. We will not be bullied. During Isona, that's what Ramaphosa said. Responding to these things, these shenanigans of Donald Trump, and said, hey, Bab, we will not be bullied. Not us. Not today. Not today. What's about to Trump watching? Not today. You know, let's talk about this. Ramaphosa read the room. Okay, a lot of people don't understand the term reading the room. Reading the room means understanding what is happening. In this case, is to say understanding what people are saying, what people want, what people wants to hear. So you have already seen, people have already shown you support, black and white. They are all saying, let us not allow America to bull us. White people came together, look, with black people, colored, Indian, everybody came together and say, let us not allow the America to bull us yet again. Right? They've done it, they've been doing it, but this time, let's not allow it. So we've seen social media being flooded by so many videos. I've done a video about that where white people, just specifically white people, were going hard on AfriForum. Then Ramaphosa took a podium and said this.
We are, as South Africans, a resilient people, and we will not be bullied.
Having said this, now, we will talk about, on a separate video, I'm going to deal with Gayton McKenzie. He's saying we must allow America to bully us. So we'll deal with that, right? We'll deal exactly with that. And again, when talking about, let's leave Gayton McKenzie. So now, I'm going to give you the long version of this speech, right? President Ramaphosa. You see, for the first time, Ramaphosa read the room, understand the cry of the people, and say exactly something that the people on the ground are talking about. You know why I'm saying it's for the first time? There's been so many incidents. It's not long ago I've been crying about the fact that why is Ramaphosa not talking about things that are happening on the ground? He's not responding as a president, as opposed to the other president. For instance, there will be a story that is trending. Then you will hear a president commenting. It doesn't wait for the sauna. You will hear a president commenting on that story, condemning that story if need be. You know what I'm saying? But Ramaphosa has been quiet about racism and things are happening in this country. For the first time, we see him responding to the Donald Trump thing. Maybe it's because of also there was media. Maybe generally he wouldn't have said anything. But let's appreciate the fact that he spoke and said, we, the people of South Africa, are resilient people and we will not be bullied. And we know for a fact. But come to think of it, Donald Trump, you see, I kind of feel like what Donald Trump is doing, he's destabilizing the country in two ways. We'll speak about it. He's destabilizing the country in two ways. Notwithstanding the fact that they said they will not attend the G20. They are not coming as America. We get it. We understand where they're coming from. I mean, it's all for their own national pride, right? But, I mean, we can see the intention to destabilize South Africa. Maybe they are angry because of what South Africa did, taking them to the international court, which ended up, the results, we see them. Maybe they are still grudging or holding grudges because of, now we know that they are the ones who are destabilizing Gaza. Now that they want to go and occupy that, make it their land. Now we know it's them. Nonetheless, before we continue, I'm very surprised that, we create, it takes time, guys, to create this video. Yet there are people who are not subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge.
My fellow South Africans, this State of the Nation address is taking place as we celebrate 70 years since the adoption of the Freedom Charter at the Congress of the People in Kliptown in 1955. The Freedom Charter is the cornerstone of our democratic constitution. It sets out a vision of a united, non-racial, non-sexist, democratic and prosperous South Africa. It also sets out a vision of a country in which government is founded on the will of the people of South Africa, where the land is shared among those who work it, where the people share in the country's wealth and in all that the country produces and are all equal before the law. It is this vision that continues to guide us as we work to build the nation that we all want. It is the spirit of the Congress of the People that inspires us as we prepare for a national dialogue in which South Africans are once again called upon to chart a new path for our country. We must chart this path in a world that is rapidly changing. It is a world of both interdependence and competition, of cooperation and conflict. It is a multipolar world in which new countries are emerging to play a greater role in global affairs. We are seeing intensifying competition over issues such as trade, technology, and influence in global institutions. There are global fundamental shifts underway that affect every aspect of human life, from the growing impact of climate change to rapid advances in artificial intelligence, geopolitical tensions, and violent conflicts. In the face of these challenges, we are witnessing the rise of nationalism, protectionism, the pursuit of narrow interests, and the decline of common cause. This is the world that we, as South Africa, a developing economy, must now navigate. But we are not daunted to navigate our path through this world that constantly changes. We will not be deterred. We are, as South Africans, a resilient people, and we will not be bullied. We will stand together as a united nation, and we will speak with one voice in defense of our national interests, our sovereignty, and our constitutional democracy. By standing true to our values, by harnessing our unique strengths and endowments, and by forging a common purpose, we can turn these trying circumstances to our advantage and propel our country forward.
You know, to share this video is free of charge. Well, you only pay when you join, become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. Well, you can also pay when you decide to use the Super Thanks button. That's the only time you get to pay. Other than that, it's free of charge. Look, you will remember that South Africa took Israel to international court. And now, we're now learning that, so it is America that has been fighting the people of Palestine. Not necessarily Israel, because we learned not long ago that very same country, America, supplied weapons to who? To Israel. So all along, the idea was to displace those people completely, so that you can go and take the land. So how many people were killed by Americans then, if that's the case? So everybody that died during that time was basically killed by Americans. If you're looking at what Donald Trump is trying to say. Nonetheless, they then realized that, okay, you South Africa, you think you're clever. Now let's deal with you. How? Suddenly, Lesotho is saying, we want our land. Guys, it's a fact. You're not going to get that land. It's just a fact. Do you know that also Swaziland can claim a land from South Africa. Do you know that? You didn't know. I'm told that those sites of Mpumalanga, Piet Retief, Emelo, they belong to Swaziland, by the way. I've been told. So, these two countries, Lesotho and Eswatini, they can claim a land from South Africa. That's what history will tell you, Vele. It's not like it's not possible. It's possible. I mean, it's not like it's an unknown fact that there's a land that belongs to Lesotho here in South Africa. About Free State, they belong to Lesotho. It's a known thing. Basically, what happened is that, just in summary, when South Africa was still under the apartheid and even way back, they will fight these countries and push them back and back and back and back and take the land and take the land and take the land, right? So they did with the neighboring countries, so to extend South Africa. We all know that, right? But now, truth be told, if, for instance, Swaziland was to take its land, Lesotho the same, where are you going to place the citizens? They will say it's not our problem. But it will be your problem. I just don't see it possible, guys. But yeah, it's America working through them to destabilize the country. Then they find another strategy and say, oh, we are sending them money, let's withdraw the money too. For me, that's them just destabilizing the country, full stop. There's nothing much towards it. I really cannot read anything extra, anything what. It's just America doing what they do the best, and that is just to destabilize the country. Guys, we're tired of America. Guys, we're tired of America bullying everyone all over the world. We're tired of this thing. Hi, Connor, guys. Donald Trump once said people hate us. Everybody hates us. But now he's just making sure that we hate them for a reason this time. Now we're tired, guys.